Okay, this is just check. Let's see. Recording, check. Am I visible?
The camera is hold the this.
I'm visible, right?
He's also coming, no?
You two are there. Yeah, can you go?
Yeah, sit. Let him do. Oh, yeah, one thing, yeah.
Just please. No problem.
Should we start?
Yeah, you both are covering nicely. Yeah. Just start the recording. In your phone. My phone questions. Ah. No. Can you keep it there?
Should we start?
Can we chant?
No, sorry. अनंत संसार समुद्रधर नौकायिताभ्यां गुरुभक्तिदाभ्यां वैराग्य साम्राज्यदपूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां. It's a wonderful opportunity. It just reminds me the 2019 during my search for the Kumbh Mela, the Chaturmasya exactly. I was there in the Tiruvannamalai with the Swami Narahari Giri. Generally, the Chaturmasya is for the sadhana, especially sannyasis who are on parivrajaka, who have been keep moving from one place to another. From the Guru Purnima, the Dakshinayana Punya Kala has been starting. These 3 months, actually it is 4 months, Chatur Masya. It been 4 months, but these days Chatur Paksha, that is 15 days, like 2 months we are doing it, depending on the various reasons. Rainy season, one cannot travel and one should not travel. The reason is, when a sannyas, he takes the oath of sannyas, he takes the oath of ahimsa also. So knowingly or because of the water is flooding everywhere, so knowingly or unknowingly he may cause the harmfulness for the small insects. So they will be in one place and pursue, because of various people from various walks, they come and sit in one place. The other issues pops up. So even today the tradition has been there. When the Chaturmasya is, when somebody wants to take Chaturmasya on the Guru Purnima day, when they did the pooja for the Guru Parampara, after that the people will say, Guru who has been doing it, he will say that I wish to take the Chaturmasya in this place. Unless otherwise emergency situations, that's different. But generally will take, then the local people will say the oath, we will serve you, we will take care of all your needs for the puja and for the sadhana, whatever the practices. But in a place where thousands of people or hundreds of people are assembled from various walks of the traditions, So morning time will be on the sadhana, their individual sadhana, whatever their guru has taught. In the evening times will be in the satsangs. Those days it's not like electricity, so those days they will assemble morning, people will go for the field, they will come assemble. So in that time satsangs will happen. In the satsangs there is discussions, there is debates, there is doubts. Through this, the people who are listening all these things will get a knowledge about the path and their own doubts will clear. The sadhaks also will get clear, the grahasthas also will be get. That's the first one. From this to Mahalaya Bhaksha, when it comes to the Mahalaya Bhaksha, Navaratri starts, Devi Pada starts. There, whatever the knowledge will go into the application because daytime is been very less. So activity wise, naturally your pratyahara is happening. Turning inward has been naturally because your external focus has been less. Now today, these days it's been 24/7 we are running it. Sitting from here we are working for the US or some other thing. But those days it will be after sunset, they have to be there. So more time for the sadhana will be there. So it reminds how we started about 30-40 online satsangs we did it about related with the Kumbh Mela. No our Kumbh Mela. That's all. We did it. So it reminds on this time because of you I am getting an opportunity to remind myself to whatever I know a little bit, whatever been this Guru Parampara. Why I am saying is Guru Parampara. Generally, we will say is been Guru, like how the lineage of your parental lineage is going on. Here also there is a lineage is going on. That is the tradition from ages. From that there is no books, there is no scriptures, there is no thing. Only by Guru. By doing the Guru Seva only, they make into the spiritual process. These days people they just want to jump it, nothing wrong. That's the technology has been given. For some of them it's been possible also because of the previous janma, the various things has been taken up. But the thing is, however it comes, it reminds me a story when the Sanaka, Sananta, Sanat Kumar, Sanadana, these four of them is the Putras, the sons of the Brahma Rishi, Brahma, the creator of the sons of the creators. So they want to know about the intricacy of the creation, the sutras, Brahma Sutras. What is the intricacy of the thing? So knowing Brahma is the father, so they are going and asking, Father, we should know. Because you are doing the creation, why not you can teach us? For that Brahma says, no, I can't teach you. I have been authorized to do work only. If you wish to know the Brahma Sutra, then you have to go to the Guru. Only a Guru can teach you. Though Father is the first Guru, still I have a limitation. One is because of the bondage, you may miss it out. The second thing, I have only authorized to do this. So they went to a Rishi Muni. That time I forgot the name. He went to them, and when they say we have learned all these things from with this rishis, we want to know about the Brahma Sutra. You should give. That's why when the sannyas these days also has been, when the Guru is been say, when they take up the Guru initiation is been there, they ask please you teach us the Brahma Gyan. That means that knowledge or that wisdom that make me to realize the Brahma or leave about my identifications or functioning identifications, just the true self, that is the Brahma Jnana is been have to be at least as a application they will keep it. So when they went to Guru, the Rishi Muni says it, okay, fine, you learned it, all these things. But I can teach you Brahma Sutra also, but I must know whether you are eligible for that. So you do Guru Seva, you should be in the ashram, do the seva for couple of months and years. Let's see if you deserve, then will. So it's Guru will open up. What you see is Guru. It is not as a relationship between the functional relationship. If you become disabled, then Guru will reveal. Otherwise, he's just be functional relationship. He just kept it to you like that. So nothing lost. So fortunately, here and there, he will take you to his presence. He will take you, reveal some things like that. So even in any tradition, like Agori tradition, or Tantric, or Mantric, or any Nagababas, or Nath Sahab, any tradition if you go, why Guru Bhakti has been most important thing? Because rest all you can learn from the books. That Guru Bhakti is the Anugraha of the Guru, that is called Drida Bhakti. Now we are in Kedarnath, which is being called the Vairagya Peeth. That means if one has to reach the Kedarnath by crossing all the hurdles, one has to keep the Vairagya. I must go. Death is not matter at all. When the body is been there, I should realize it. So when they be in Kedarnath, they will get that Drida Bhakti of Guru Bhakti. Drida Bhakti means unaltered focus. No matter where you are, what you are, still you are connected with all the time, 24/7 is that. So such a wonderful opportunity. It's a Chaturmasya. Now it's going on from the Guru Purnima. So various people are been in tapasya, in sadhana. So such a thing, it's a reminder for me also how we 30, 40 episodes we have been there. We brought every sect of people from their version of Kumbh Mela. So what have been there? So Kumbh Mela is another fascinating world by itself. But today everything is needed of both the financial and the time. So now you see, today plans are changed. Now you don't know how to engage yourself. That means a sadhaka, if you been there, just every simple breath, every single thought is been always connected. Then that's where we go. So let us, you come with some plan. Let us start with your questions. Let's go on with that. Let's see whatever I know, I am sharing.
So first of all, we want to introduce yourself. We are with Swami Sushanta. He is the only disciple of Sadguru who has taken
Not
up.
only disabled. Sadguru himself said that I have initiated people even whom I don't know, not met. Yes, sorry, not whom I not. So in that case, we cannot say only disabled, one of the disabled. That also I can't correct, that he can have the right to say that, but I am striving on that path. That's all. Yes, continue.
So Swami Sushanta is one of the disciples of Sadguru who has taken up Paramhans Sannyas or Purna Sannyas. So we are very fortunate to be in the presence of Swami Sushanta, and we'll start with the introduction. So Swami, if you can introduce yourself, your journey with Isha, and your journey, your spiritual journey.
I am just an ordinary human. It's the grace of Guru. The word I am using, that's the only word I have. But every one of you, every volunteer, everybody, starting from the journey, if you want to say, on the surface level, yes, I worked in a bank. Then when I met, in fact, that's the wrong sentence. He graced me on 2nd August 1993 to the Namakkal as a yoga teacher. Then in 94, Tirupur Alamai did the Bhavaspandana. I think April 14th. And then wholeness volunteering, something whatever I did. Then 95 he asked me to come full time. Immediately as soon as I went, I took initiative into Brahmacharya. 2003 I've taken one year Parivrajaga by walk to Kedar and Badri and returned. Kedar. Then again some time silence. In 2009, the first Shivanga. Then life has been gone. Now I am here. So in 2006, he initiated me into the sannyas with the name. So whatever I made it or I accomplished, not even because of my striveness, now consciously little bit yes, because of the responsibility, yes, the trust, yes, on me and responsibility, okay, because that's the only way I can offer my gratitude for anybody or any reason, especially after survival in the floods in 2013. Just continuing, what else to be done? Just simply be there. Now he got a place, so because of he got a place, I also got a place. So you are asking question now. I think this is important. This is enough because I always used to say when I've been in the ashram and people are asking me informations about people. Today we are here, tomorrow we'll be there. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guru. And that's the sloka that you are singing. Sadguru has been the eternal. The moment I say Sadguru, you will relate with a person. Yes, it's a privilege and gracefulness and blessing. You play with somebody who is divine, who is Shiva, as human. But I don't have any dictionary to say all these subjects because I am not a scholar. It's like Sadguru, like one Swamiji beautifully explained. A Sadguru means it's like a mud. Mud enriches every tree, makes everything to grow. Of course, it made all the seeds that has what contains, that only makes it grow, but it gives all its nutrition to the seeds and make it grow. So whatever be the kind of seed, whatever the tree, it enriches everything on to me. Only when I get the word Tirtha, the Yoga Patta was Sankaracharya when given. The Swamiji is also said, let's just enrich the world. Just keep flow. That's it. I think this is small introduction, that's enough. Okay.
Swami, people who know Isha, they always be there in the ashram and they see lots of Swamis over there. So, how to differentiate a brahmachari and a sannyasi?
That is clear. Dress code is there. Turbans are there, given without any confusion has been given. What is then? I think Sadhguru has given beautifully. What is the confusion in that?
So, can you define sannyasi? Who is a sannyasi?
When you be with your Guru, whether you are with sannyas or whether this or that, Guru, being with Guru is the most important thing. What is your seniority, what is your state, that's and all, nothing is there. Nothing, not required. Why I am saying this? Being with Guru means your individuality is not there. That's why even I say morning, if your agenda has been there, then I cannot reveal. That's all. If you come to work for me or somebody, Guru's vision, then all the time you start up your own agendas. Then you will go naturally, you will go behind that only. Nothing wrong in that agenda, but when you take up a clarity with some decision, stick to that, whatever it comes. Brahmacharya or sannyasa is not just because of the 1990s it has come. It is for ages it has been there. So there are a lot of definitions for the brahmacharya has been there. Similarly, sannyas also has been there. So you, instead of going to definition by definition, what you require, whichever be the path, it doesn't matter. You just hold the Guru Charanam Bhagavad Gita in the Vajagovindam, Adi Shankaracharya. What is the way to cross? Just hold the Guru's Charana. That's all. Whatever is Guru said to you, that's the mantra. That's whether it is applicable in the Shastras or not, it doesn't matter. So it is not about you, that's all. If you commit to something, without commitment and without responsibility, path is not there. So whatever you committed, so if you go on the traditional thing, generally brahmacharya, balashrama, brahmacharya ashrama, grahastha ashrama, vanaprastha ashrama, sannyasa ashrama, vriddha ashrama, except balashrama and vriddha ashrama. Balashrama is less than 7 years old child, vriddha ashrama is 84 plus. Physical is not functioning. Except these two ashrama, in all the ashramas, one has responsibility. Without escapism of responsibility is not the path for anything. So then what you say, oh, then one has to go. Yes, a rule has its own exceptions also. That is the rule. So a rule is what is been said, brahmacharya means it's an educational period. Generally brahmacharis wear the white cloth or the saffron cloth because they have to learn everything that has been enriches their life. Whenever they go, resistance should not come. So they have to. Once there is some sufficient period of time has been spent, they have been allowed to go on the grahastha or the sannyas diksha. So when the Guru is been there, some people it's not like as the procedural goes. After that only the procedurals will be more important because they won't violate what the Guru has said. Because they have been simply executing as an embodiment of their Guru, whatever been the process said. So whoever it may be, administrative part is different. But brahmacharya, if you ask what is brahmacharya, what is science mean, what is sannyasa means, we can go on. Lot of people have been spoken about. Why we need to give the same answer I am saying it in the Facebook when somebody asked it. I want your definition. That means I am already saying that all the gurus where Ramana said, where the Shankaracharya said, where the Osho said, where the Sadguru said, is somewhere somebody not understood. So I need to easiest. I think their versions has been much more effective, much more simply if you keep a set of your interpretations. Because such a simple way from Ramakrishna to Ramana, from Nisargadatta Maharaj to Tirthana Chedannath, everybody has given it up. So why we need to go finding one more definition? Rather than that, the time has been there, whether you brahmachari or sannyas or grahastha, if Sadguru has given a simple tell you just like function as a volunteer. Do everything as an offering. What else you want? So now we want to set up another thing. Yes, if you have the time, we can go harder. No end for that. But at the same time, if you're truly seeking it, It's not on the definition, it's on the application. Whatever has been, you learned it. Even with Sadguru, so many people, if you want to say simply, if I say a guru means, Patanjali is the example. I always take it up. Because in one moment, same one thing, he taught to the thousands of disciples in 1,000 ways. If a guru, how a function means, just one simple thing, he can present it in 1,000 ways, depending on each person's understanding. At the same time, then you understand the magnanimity of the guru. If you become disciple, then guru is vast. Now the question we go, everybody, who is best guru, what is guru? We are not thinking about how to prepare ourselves. I am honestly saying, whatever I understood as a discipleship, if I attain 1% of what is my understanding within my lifetime, that's the grace of Guru, not because of my effort. Not because of humbleness, I am not saying it. I am honestly saying that much has been there. What do you want? You can be simply, he can reveal biggest world to you. But the problem is now, people, they want to seek the information, and from the information they want to work. So you have to read a number of books. Sadhguru also said, no need to read any spiritual book. Now 1,000 books are being available here. No other way. At least why 1,000 books has been put, videos? Because for someone, however you spend 1 crore rupee of people, still it is not even 1% of whole Indian population. Of 140 crores of people, so you attained 5 crores of people, 10 crores of people, it's not even 1% of the population. So we use all the methodological, all the available tools, the things, so that some way let it reach anybody. But once you come to Guru, once you said the word Guru, then all this thing is not necessary. You just follow what is being told for you. That's enough. That's enough. That's complete. Now, who is Guru? That's no endless question. Fine. Because you think that you are observing, there are disciples who can be questioned. Ramakrishna also said that you should question the Guru. Why he said it? Because once you taken up him as a Guru, then you should not be in dilemma. Half-heartedly. For that he said it. But now he said, no, Ramakrishna said, one can ask the question, then only I can choose who is Guru. Okay, there are plenty of people out there. Fine, no problem. You can choose.
Swami, from your own mouth, for the sake of the viewers, we want to ask, what is the difference between a sannyasi and a paramhans sannyasi?
Generally, the word sadhu sannyasis is a common word, and the people who take into devotional, when they see the saffron, they call it as a sannyas. Or here, if you go, Maharaj, Babaji. So whatever the name that has been, it's a simple people out of devotion, they are calling it. But when you initiated into path of sannyas, Sadhguru, somewhere I read it, I don't know whether I read it or listened, I am not sure about it, but somewhere Sadhguru said it. I have initiated people into the path of sannyas, but by the time they attain, if they work all his lifetime, maybe at the end of their lifetime they may attain the state of sannyas, or they may come back and complete the process. That's it. So here also, there is in any spiritual, generally, the spiritual means the first one is when you take brahmacharya. Nowadays, the world like Sri Sri Ravi Shankar does not have the sannyas. Sadguru has given, Amritanandamayi has given it. The sannyas order comes from the what the sloka says: Narayanam, Padmabhavam, Vashishtam, Shaktim, Chaparasharam, Cha. You know the sloka. So from them, Gaudapatam, Govindam. From there, the sannyas tradition starts. Before that, it's a Rishimunis. A Rishimuni will have 4 wives. He is allowed to take four wives. These are all before pre-occupation of the periods. So why 4 wives has been one will take care of his anushtanas, pujas, all this thing. One will take care of the cattle because that is a wealth for the thing. One will take the administration. One will take the children's and the thing. So like this 4 departments. If somebody is been invested in their life, then if they part out, it will be collapse. So he should focus only on giving the Brahma Jnana to the people, because in an ashram, Grahasthas will be there, Brahmacharyas will be there, Sannyasis will be there. So each one different of the level, the schooling has to happen. So he cannot look at other things. So for them, it will be like 4 angas. What you call as Shivanga or Ishanga is that only. You become Anga. You become part of that. That means when you become part of it, you don't need to worry about what you need to do. Whether you attain it or not, it doesn't matter. You will be taken care. You will just simply, if you don't become Anga. So now the question is, what is the question? Repeat.
What is the difference between being sannyasi and taking a
So there is Paramahamsa sannyasi. So first level has been Parivrajaka. So when you go into the Parivrajaka, wandering monk, so Brahmacharya also Parivrajaka will be there. But sannyasi will be on the Parivrajaka. That means he should not stay in one place. Unless otherwise Guru has said it to him. Because there is always be, whenever I said something, a rule is been always have its own exceptions. That's why when Guru has been what is said, that's all fine. So when the Parivrajaka, it goes to Kutichaka. Kutichaka means like the birds, from morning he will go and evening he come, like the headquarters. So he will go out and he will come back. From Kutichaka to, it goes to Hamsa. Hamsa means there is one other state of sannyas. The Hamsa means he will pick up all the good things from wherever it is been. From there it goes to Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa means the real best thing. It doesn't matter. For every single thing he will pick up the things. After that, the Avatuta Sampradaya. Avatuta means even this is not there. So when the Paramahamsa sannyasa, it will have the danda will be. There is the Shankaracharya tradition. When Sadguru Shankaracharya is been, when Sheta established the sannyas parampara here, still it has been Dasanami Sampradaya, which is called Puri, Giri, Aranya, Tirtha, the Vana, Saraswati, Bharati, because these are all the surnames of the sannyasis which indicate their quality and the tradition. In which tradition they are coming, what is their quality. So when Shankaracharya established the 4 mats in the Uttara Joshimat and Paschima Dwaraka and Puri and this, he, because of the richness of the places, other things, he classified what names have to be given to people when they take sannyasa. Sannyas name is being named. So it is called Yoga Patta. Yoga Patta means it's a Dasanam Sampradaya. So in this 10 names only have to be added in the name of sannyas. That means all the Nagabhavas also will have the Giri, Puri like that. That means they have initiated into the process of sannyas through the ritualistic way. That means before one go to the sannyas, they have to do the Ashtasraddha. That means for the Devatas, they have to do the Pinda Pradhan. for Pitrus, for the Deva, even it is not even Deva Puja, it's not necessary. Everything he have given because I am become that. I am given every single thing. I have nothing. That's the process they will go, and then in sitting it, now they become themselves. So that's why sannyas. So when they tell out now, if you go into the thing 1008, 108, like this, the names will be there. It indicates for how many years of their sannyas. So every 12 years, some grade will be added it. It's not a grade as we understood. It's a state of sadhana that comes into the maturity level. So they have been given that mean, oh, he has been in such a senior position, so I should bow down as soon as I saw it. So Matadhipatis, Pitadhipatis, Rishi Munis, if you go to that, Rishi, Brahma Rishi, Raja Rishi, all this been there. So what is this, all this thing? Is the indication of the state of the person. So when you come to sannyas, sannyas is not given by anybody. Sannyas is the svikarana. That means the Shastra says he has to take up the sannyas. So when it comes to that, so within an hour, when you be with your guru, and nobody will ask any such question of whether you be there, whether you be in the order or not. It doesn't matter because guru is there. But once you come, it's like a simple example. Morning I said is when you be within Isha Yoga Center. If you say I am a meditator, I have done class, fine, no problem. But the moment you come out of the boundary of Isha Yoga Center, you become the citizen of India. Yes, the rules applicable, whether you are meditator, whether you are not meditator, isn't applicable. Are you be citizen of the India? Are you following the rules of the as it has been described? That's all. Similarly, sannyas is being set up by the Shankaracharya. That's a sloka that you are singing in the thing. It is been set by the person. Why sannyas is been there? Sannyasi should not have any other sankalpa except sarvojano sugino bhavantu. Why means that is the pathway for the mukti. Because when you create a wish, then till that wish get manifested, you have to take the janma, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Even now, it is been there. So for example, when you take sannyas, they say it's a purva janma. Now it's a punarjanma. Punarjanma means, how do you know? You met me 5 years before. Now if you come it, that means my past is coming it. Somewhere I said it, yes, I did it, I will do it for you. Somewhere. So now you coming and telling, Swami, you said that day you will give. Oh yes, I said it, Like this, they eat within the janmas will be. So how to handle it? That's the thing, subtle aspects. So right now, don't worry about sannyas or brahmacharya. Just if you be with the guru, then he will take you whichever the way you have to be grown. Now people thinking it, many people, even the household people, they are big. I want to become sannyas. Once you committed to grahastha life, you have to fulfill the grahastha life because that is the path for the sannyas. Sannyas is also not externally, it's a state that one can attain. Janaka Maharaja is the best example forever the time. So it is not about, then you only become sannyas, you only said if we want mukti, if you want to get mukti, yes. That's not based on your interest. If you have been prepared, that's Guru's choice. So when you give to Guru without any aspiration, this simply offering myself, then you become clay. He will prepare you how you should be useful to the society and for yourself. That is his problem. Why we need to worry about it? There is no stages, it's like that. Why we use Paramahamsa Sannyas means, now I mean there, so that has been, so it has been when the people have been did it from the scriptures, okay, there is a niyamas. Otherwise, if you go to Avadhuta, then there is no niyama. You can be Tigambara. But how many people will see? It's not people coming after the Sadgurus talk about in the exclusive about tantric. People are searching for the tantrics and agoris. Okay, so if the real sadhakas will not reveal themselves, they will be just on their sadhana and go. Maybe for some sake, some opportunity, something they have to go. Yes, next.
Swamiji, there's so many things actually I want to ask, but I think many of us are interested of your initial days. Like Sadhguru says, you're not looking for Guru, Guru finds you. So how did Sadhguru find you, and what were your initial days, the experiences of the first programs in the ashram? And I know that you faced many struggles on your path. If you could share your joyful moments and struggles on the path, and how Isha Foundation was built, Dhyan Linga, and all the shrines that were there, the experience with Wijima. If you could all elaborate on that, we'd be happy to hear.
Once myself and Swami Purujani was in talk. I think it happened in Madurai temple. We just sit and talk. He is the closest person for Sadhguru. Whatever I say, he may have different version too. Whatever may say, he can authentically say what I understood, what I perceive is wrong. Because it's such a closeness to him. So one day we had a talk like this when we there. I said to him, Rajshekar, I never said to you, but I saw Dhanalinga as it was, as it is now. Before I met Sadhguru, the repeated dreams, many of dreams still I remember. He asked me how it is possible. And I was sitting with Jaggi, so many things we are discussing it out. I don't know really. I don't want to give any fascinating reasons. The Nandi, that what you were saying, 12 feet Nandi, something I am not even exact height. I know it will. I still believe Sadhguru somewhere copied this Dhyanlinga. That's how it's. What statement you are saying? No. I really don't know whether he copied it or whether he did it. I don't know. But these things I never said to anybody, any person, anything. Only one time I said with Swami Purujani. So my initial days, as I said, in 2nd August 1993, when I saw him, that's it. I know him. Not a single day. I had not met my Guru. My Guru was there since my birth. Every single thing will happen. All the milestones from childhood, it's somewhere that synchronization with the Thursday. So I always have some connectivity with that. Still now, I don't know how things is happening. If you go on reasoning and logic, I'm not. But if you ask the proof, I am the proof. So initial days, that's a big thing. We can talk little face and face of this because it's a privilege. I got it, definitely. Definitely I got a privilege. Now if I turn back and look it out, how each person enriched me, how um, life unveiled many things. So each one of them is been there. That is some of the pictures I always search it. When I get the network, I keep it. I always thought about it. The Bhiksha I received from Vijima and Sadhguru on the Dhyanlingam consecration. I had that photo for a long time. Still now Vijima photo has been there. In the video it has been coming, Vijima's video. So I always thought whether I did sadhana or not, these two things will work from within. Always. For me, Vijima has been still alive. Never thought she has been not available. Even with Sadhguru, many times I wake up from middle of the sleep. I don't know whether I'm in a yoga center or here, whether I'm dreaming, whether I'm hallucinating or imagination. Nothing, I never, people how perceive it's been different. For me, both are same. In fact, okay, now these things I hide, I reluctant because I'm very ordinary human. I don't know anything. But it is his trust. Wants to take further thing. I am just striving it. That's the honest thing. Not because of otherwise I am not here for the interviews, this, that and all. Okay, at least to serve him, somebody have to keep the food. And I cannot cook. So, if someone offers, and this is the place where he walked on, he be with his disciples. So it is my wish or desire. What else I have? I had everything. Life is been there. So at least just with the thought, when my last moment come, I should think or I should feel these two moments of Bhiksha where Sadhguru, I still remember, I can talk about for hours how it has been made. Just make a article. Not as an information. That closeness of allowing himself to experience as a guru. That is his compassion and grace. And that also in the floods in 2013, that also manifested. So what is there now? Okay, then Kumbh Mela came, then somewhere Yatra, then Kumbh Mela came, then now. Now he has been very happy. Now I am not alone, he has been there, fine. At least he will find his own people. He will make it. There also I don't have anyone. It's not about when in the Parivrajaka time, in the Gaurikund, now the building was not there because it flooded away. I stayed in a building, Kalikamli building. It's in 50 people we are sleeping in the small room. That's in this room, if 20 people can adjust means then where to go. Like that kind of things. In the middle of the night, somebody in some Nagbaba, but the light is not there, so he's stepping on me and go. And just it's when he placed his feet on the chest, I know I am sleeping, I am sleeping, very good sleep because of the tiredness of walking. But the thought has come, thank you Sadhguru, placed me your feet. In that moment itself, that if in the sleep, if the thought has to come like this, that's His grace. So, I don't know any sadhana. So, morning when you do asana pranayama, breathe, I am very happy. At least because of these things, has been there. Someone, yes. Now at that moment I felt yes, I should make it guru. Not because I do something, no. Because of His presence, so many people, so many things I am hearing it, so many things, they can connect with the place where the Agastya did the tapasya, where the Sadhguru Sri Brahma did tapasya, where Panchapandava did the tapasya. At least a small opportunity, knowingly or unknowingly, what they will work, it will be the work. That is for that sake, yes. And it will give the happiness for him. If not because I did something or we did something new, no. Striving for the highest, what he offered through various people. In his life, what he has seen, so much, at least as a human, as a person whom we cherished, let me strive. Why I need to call him as a guru? Okay. Because that's a privilege, na? That's why I kept it. These photos of he given to thing is somewhere as a human being, when I get low or something, it remind it, okay, there is something. That's the blessing of it.
So, the greatest blessing that Sadhguru has given us is, he says it, in the beginning he was saying it, the silent revolution through self-transformation.
When we started that, when we did the Guru Puja on 24th October 1993, yes, that photo was there. And after the 94, after the between the wholeness program and that after the Bhumi Puja, exactly happened at the Dhyanlinga where it stands now. It was full of Parthenium. The whole land is being Parthenium. So we went Saturday, Sunday, we remove all the things. All the trees has been planted. Only the two trees has been, one is Shivalaya tree and the leaning tree near to the triangle building, and the Shivalaya tree near to the Dhyanlinga, and one more tree in the near to his house. Only 3 trees are there. Rest all the thing we planted it. Many of the times we don't know all this Mazdur, but we learned it. He also be there, Vijay also be there. So we did it. That only one hut was there. And now it has been security. In 2009 it has become security. I don't know now what it will be. So party was there. Party came. Saraswati party, who's been very fond for me because we both of them in from the Brahminical family, and some way attachment has been there. And I cannot forget, she has been very beautiful person for me. So somewhere she taught me the cooking and all, because no other people will not know. Without onion, garlic, they cannot cook. Okay, they have come from that traditions. So we did it, every single thing. Of course, it is. Vijika also will say that. Whatever you ask, Sadhguru is given to you. No, that is, I don't know why. But I am not, I said many times, I am not for these things. I just want to be with him. In 2010, in Coimbatore Satsang, when Swaminathan is almost like Sadhguru, they take the class, he still be there in Tirupur. So I told him, I came here just for one wish, he given the two wish. What Swami was saying it. For you, I am always a volunteer, because he's been mentor for many people. So I told him, I just want to be with him, but even he cannot deny I am walking on the planet where he walks. He walked. And his exhale will become my inhale, my exhale will become him. That even he cannot. In this here, its presence and absence is there. Maybe my arrogance. But if I'm not, he is not my Guru. So I have to be. And that moment only, when life is happening in such a thing, I remember I write very shortest letter, no explanation, no justification. I know it's a mistake, but that has to happen with your grace and blessings. That's all I returned to him. So somehow coming here from here, Madhav Karnataki, he is a very good interview person. He said it, somewhere I got. I don't know. I can give when I write my book. If things has been there, yes, I want to put it up, because if this kind of life is possible, only because of sannyas, if this kind of Guru Bhakti is possible only because of sannyas, then I would say, yes, take sannyas. Definitely. But it is because of His grace. So now people have their own things. It's like I'm seeing it. People yesterday also, and I want to take some sannyas. First take responsibility, be committed, earn it, then talk about sannyas. If you need to be in sannyas, not on this, definitely that's happened. Then what one must know how to be disabled, how to be volunteer, how to be give themselves. It is not by you doing it, this asana, that asana. But without doing any asana, pranayama, nothing will be possible. So it's very difficult to make understand how to be with Guru. But if you be with the Guru, nothing else is required. Really, I would say, nothing else is required. You don't need to worry about mukti or bhakti, nothing is required. Just be there, that's it. Yes, you go.
Swami, you talked about niyamas.
Mm.
So can you elaborate a bit about the guidelines or maybe limitations?
Guidelines is different, limitations are different. So what do you want?
Some restrictions which have been put when you are taking Purna Sannyas.
Mm.
If you can elaborate.
No, niyamas is different question. What's your question? I could not understand.
So if you can elaborate about the guidelines or the things which have been differently put in a Purna Sannyasi's life, like what to do, what to not to do.
Actually, the word that they say, it's, I'm just doing it for your understanding, it's a Purna Sannyas. Sannyas is Shivaswarupa. That means, one, whichever the way that he took sannyas, once you take the Kashayadari, the Shastra says, once you take without the Kamandal, without the Danda, one could not even touch Namaskar nahi kar. So these are all the yogic tradition, we know what it is. We say it has been balancing of Ida, Pingala, all these things. So Niyamas is just generally Patanjali not saying about sannyas. Patanjali for a sadhaka he says Niyamas. Even Sadguru has said about it, Niyamas, Yama Niyama. It is because he said that if you take care of the Isha Yoga, if you follow the rules of the homework of the Isha Yoga, then naturally it will be taken care. Now many of the people, many of the people, they follow, I did Isha Yoga, I did this, I did that, they'll say. But the homework part, which is very, very important for the conscious play, not many of them, not much. If I honestly, if I say, if I write my homework, whatever I do, whatever my deviations, immediately 50 to 60% will come out if my focus is only on that direction. Whatever it is, I have honestly says, though however I am keeping the homework on this. So Niyamas, when Patanjali says it, that's the 10 commandments, Yama Niyamas. How a sadhaka should be, why a sadhaka should be like this. So yoga chitta vriddha nirodha. The sloka says, yoga if you do, it should minimize your thought process. But now by doing yoga, more thought process is happening. Because it is not, people understood just the sadhana, asana, pranayama, this. So excessive work. That's all dissipations. So he described the niyamas, yama niyamas. Yama has been 5, externally one should do, 5 internally one should follow, maintain. So what is the 5 is? Satyam vadaya. First speak the truth. In English, that's the word, the truth is been there. Satyam vadaya. What is Satyam? Be ahimsa. Ahimsa is the basis for it. So what is ahimsa? Brahmacharya. Follow the brahmacharya. What is brahmacharya? Indriya nigraha. What is the basis for the indriya nigraha? That which is not yours, not attached to it. Not take ownership. These are the 5 things. I don't know which is mine. I am using this, but it's not mine. So these 5. Similarly, niyamas goes chaucham. One should be cleanliness, both within, purified. So how to be cleanliness? Then chant the name of Guru or Shiva or whatever it may be. So another thing is been swadhyaya. Daily 1 or 2 hours you must read. Ask Guru what Guru has said to you. Or read whatever is, listen in satsangs, whatever it may be. Ishvara pranidhyana. That means do it as a voluntary, do it as an offering to Ishvara. Like this, yama and niyamas is been. If you keep it up only one thing, the rest all the 10 will be followed. For example, Mahatma Gandhi just follows the ahimsa. Just he took it. Just all. Whether the rest follows or not, you will be naturally will come to the closest possibility. Just Guru's work is being different. So Yama Niyamas not give much importance in Isha Yoga. This is Guru himself has said it many times. Because if you follow the Isha Yoga, the tools, in the very first I am saying, I am not talking about the other programs because I know the thing. If you do it, that's taken care. Now the problem is when they comparatively listen the stories of various people, they want to go to the Savior's experiences. They want to say that as soon as I got the experience, I am saying it, okay, my spiritual state has been higher. That's how I feel.